Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let me ask you one simple question. Why do two people face the same problem, but one becomes successful and the other gives up? Why does one person stay confident while the other loses hope? The answer is not education. The answer is not talent. The answer is attitude. Today, you will learn how your attitude can change your life, your confidence, your future, and even your success in English speaking. So stay with me till the end, because this lesson can completely change the way you think, speak, and live. Chapter 1. Your attitude decides your direction in life. Your attitude works like the steering wheel of your life. Just like a steering wheel decides where a car goes, your attitude decides where your life moves. If your steering is right, your car moves in the right direction. But if your steering is wrong, even a powerful car can go off the road. In the same way, your attitude decides whether you move towards success or towards failure. Many people think that their life moves because of luck, education, money, family background, or talent. But the truth is very simple. Your life moves in the direction of your thinking. The direction of your thinking becomes your attitude, and your attitude becomes your actions. That is why two people can face the same problem, but one moves forward and the other stays stuck. The problem is the same, the situation is the same, but the reaction is different, and the reaction comes from attitude. Let us understand this deeply. Everyone in life faces difficulties. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone feels fear sometimes. Especially when you are learning English, you feel nervous while speaking. You feel hesitation. You feel shy. You think people will laugh at you. You think you will say something wrong. Now here is the most important point. These feelings are normal. Every learner feels this. But what happens next depends on your attitude. A person with a negative attitude says, "I cannot speak English. I am not good at this. This is too hard for me." And because of this thinking, they stop trying. They stop practicing. They avoid speaking. Slowly, they become stuck. Their English does not improve. Their confidence goes down. On the other hand, a person with a positive attitude says, "Yes, I feel scared. Yes, I may make mistakes, but I will try. I will improve slowly." This person keeps practicing. This person keeps speaking. This person keeps learning. And slowly, their English becomes better. Your attitude decides whether you see opportunity or difficulty. When you face a mistake while speaking English, a weak attitude says, "I am embarrassed. I should stop." But a strong attitude says, "This mistake is helping me learn." When someone laughs at your English, a weak attitude says, "I should never speak again." But a strong attitude says, "One day, I will speak better than them." This is the difference. The situation is the same, but the reaction is different, and the reaction decides the result. Here is a powerful truth. Talent is not enough without the right attitude. There are many talented people who know a lot of English words, understand grammar rules, but still cannot speak confidently. Why? Because their attitude is weak. They are afraid of mistakes. They are afraid of judgment. They are afraid of failure. Their knowledge stays inside their mind because their attitude does not allow them to use it. At the same time, there are many average learners who do not know perfect grammar, who do not know many difficult words, but they keep speaking. They keep trying. They keep improving. Why? Because their attitude is strong. Their attitude says, I will learn by doing. And slowly they become confident speakers. This is the spike moment you must understand. Fear of speaking English is not a knowledge problem. It is an attitude problem. Most beginners think, if I learn more words, then I will speak. If I learn grammar perfectly, then I will speak. But this is not true. You do not need perfect knowledge to start speaking. You need the right attitude to start trying. When your attitude becomes strong, you start speaking with whatever you know. And when you start speaking, your knowledge automatically improves. Your direction in life is not decided by your problems. It is decided by your attitude towards those problems. A positive attitude pushes you forward even when you feel afraid. A negative attitude pulls you back even when you are capable. If your attitude says, I can improve, you will take action. If your attitude says, I cannot do this, you will avoid action. And remember, improvement always comes from action. So from today, understand this clearly. Your attitude is your direction. If you change your attitude, you change your direction. And when your direction changes, your destination changes too. Your journey of confidence begins not with knowledge, but with attitude. Chapter 2. Your attitude creates your daily reality. Your thoughts are very powerful. What you think inside your mind slowly becomes your reality outside in the world. Many people believe that their reality is created by their situation, their background, their environment, or their luck. But the truth is different. Your reality is created by your thoughts first. Your thoughts become your attitude. Your attitude becomes your actions. Your actions become your habits. And your habits become your daily life. This is how your attitude creates your reality. Let us understand this in a simple way, especially for English learners. Every day, many students think, I can't speak English. I am shy. My pronunciation is bad. People will laugh at me. I will make mistakes. These thoughts may look small, but they slowly become your attitude. When you keep thinking like this again and again, your mind starts believing that this is true. Then your attitude becomes negative. When your attitude becomes negative, your actions also become negative. You stop trying. You stop speaking. You avoid practice. You remain silent even when you have something to say. Slowly, this becomes your habit. And then your reality becomes this. You know English, but you cannot speak it confidently. Now imagine another learner who thinks differently. This learner says, yes, I may not be perfect right now, but I am learning. Yes, I may feel shy, but I will try. Yes, I may make mistakes, but mistakes are part of learning. These thoughts create a positive attitude. When your attitude is positive, your actions become positive. You try speaking even with simple sentences. You practice daily. You take small steps. You do not stop because of fear. Slowly, this becomes your habit. And then your reality becomes this. You start speaking with confidence, even if your English is not perfect. Here is a strong emotional truth you must understand. Your attitude controls your response, not the situation. You cannot control people. You cannot control problems. You cannot control challenges. You cannot control whether someone laughs or supports you. But you can control how you react to these things. If someone laughs at your English, your situation is the same. but your response can be different. A weak attitude says, I am embarrassed. I should stop speaking. A strong attitude says, one day I will speak better. Let me keep learning. The situation did not change, but your response changed, and your response decides your future. Another important thing is focus. What you focus on always grows. If you focus on excuses, your excuses grow. If you focus on fear, your fear grows. If you focus on problems, your problems feel bigger. But if you focus on solutions, your progress grows. If you focus on practice, your confidence grows. Many learners say, I don't have time. My environment is not supportive. I feel nervous. My grammar is weak. These are excuses. When you focus on these excuses, your growth stops. But when your attitude says, I will practice for 10 minutes daily, your improvement begins. A positive attitude does not mean ignoring your problems. It does not mean pretending everything is easy. It simply means believing that you can improve. It means saying, yes, this is difficult, but I will learn. It means accepting that progress takes time. It means understanding that mistakes are teachers, not enemies. When your attitude becomes strong like this, your hesitation slowly starts disappearing. Your fear becomes smaller. Your confidence becomes bigger. Remember this clearly. The world outside reflects your thinking inside. If your mind says, I can grow, your life will grow. If your mind says, I cannot do this, your progress will stop. So start changing your daily thoughts from today. Replace I can't speak with I am learning to speak. Replace I am shy with I am improving every day. These small changes in thinking will create a powerful change in your attitude, and your attitude will slowly create a new and better reality for you. Chapter 3. Your attitude towards yourself builds your confidence. Now let us talk about the most important type of attitude in your life. This is your attitude towards yourself. This is called your self-attitude. Many people think attitude means how you behave with others, how you face problems, or how you react to situations. But the most powerful attitude is how you see yourself from the inside. The way you talk to yourself in your mind decides your confidence in real life. If your inner voice is weak, your outer personality becomes weak. If your inner voice is strong, your outer personality becomes confident. Every day, you talk to yourself silently. When you try to speak English, your mind says something. Sometimes it says, I am not good enough. My English is very bad. I always make mistakes. People speak better than me. I cannot do this. Now listen carefully. These words may look small, but they slowly destroy your confidence. When you repeat these sentences again and again in your mind, your brain starts believing them. Then when you get a chance to speak, you stop yourself. You feel nervous. You hesitate. You avoid trying. This is how negative self-talk kills your courage. On the other hand, imagine your mind saying something different. Imagine your self-talk saying, I am learning. I am improving every day. Mistakes are part of learning. I can become better. I will try again. These words create a different feeling inside you. These words build courage. When your self-talk becomes positive, your confidence slowly starts increasing. You begin to try more. You begin to speak more. You begin to practice without fear. Here is a very powerful truth. Confidence is not built by compliments from others. Confidence is built by respect from yourself. Many learners wait for someone to say, "Your English is good, you speak well, you are improving." But what if no one says this to you? Will you stop believing in yourself? Real confidence comes when you say to yourself, "I respect my effort. I am trying. I am improving." Even if no one appreciates you, your self-respect keeps you moving forward. One of the biggest problems for English learners is fear of judgment. When you try to speak English, your mind says, "What will people say? What if they laugh? What if I say something wrong?" Because of this fear, many learners stay silent even when they know the answer. They understand English, but they cannot speak. This happens because they are thinking more about people's opinions than their own growth. Thinking too much about "what will people say" destroys your progress. It stops you from taking action. It makes you afraid of learning through mistakes. Remember this clearly. People's opinions are temporary, but your attitude towards yourself is permanent. If you believe you are weak, you will act weak. If you believe you are improving, you will act confidently. When you see yourself as someone who cannot learn, your actions become lazy. But when you see yourself as someone who is growing, your actions become disciplined. Believing in yourself creates discipline and action. When your attitude says, "I can improve," you start practicing daily. When your attitude says, "I will learn step by step," you stop making excuses. When your attitude says, "I am capable," you start trying even when you feel nervous. Slowly, this belief becomes your identity. You stop seeing yourself as a weak learner. You start seeing yourself as a confident learner in progress. This is how attitude builds your identity. If your self-attitude is strong, your confidence becomes strong. If your self-attitude is weak, your confidence disappears. So from today, change the way you speak to yourself. Speak with belief. Speak with respect. Speak with hope. Because the way you see yourself decides the way you grow in life. Chapter 4. Your attitude towards challenges builds your strength. Life will always give you challenges. No one's life is free from problems. No one's journey is perfect. Especially when you are learning something new like English speaking, challenges are normal. You will make mistakes. You will forget words. You will feel stuck sometimes. You will feel embarrassed when you say something wrong. But here is the most important truth you must understand. Challenges are not your enemies. Challenges are your teachers. They are not there to stop you. They are there to make you stronger. Many learners think that making mistakes while speaking English means failure. When they say a wrong sentence or forget a word, they feel ashamed. They feel that they are not smart enough. They feel that they should stop speaking until they become perfect. But this is a weak attitude. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are learning steps. Every mistake is showing you what you need to improve. Every mistake is helping your brain learn something new. If you never make mistakes, you will never grow. Here is a powerful spike moment for you. Challenges are temporary, but growth is permanent. The difficulty you feel today while speaking English will not last forever. The nervousness you feel today will slowly disappear. The hesitation you feel today will become smaller with practice. But the confidence you build by facing these challenges will stay with you for life. The courage you develop by trying again and again will become your strength forever. So never run away from challenges. Face them, because the pain of today becomes the power of tomorrow. Your attitude decides whether a setback becomes a stopping point or a comeback. When you face difficulty, you have two choices. You can complain or you can learn. A weak attitude says, "This is too hard. I cannot do this. Why is this happening to me?" But a strong attitude says, "What can I learn from this? How can I improve? I will try again." Complaining keeps you stuck. Learning moves you forward. Another important thing is staying calm during pressure. When you try to speak English in front of others, you may feel pressure. Your heart may beat fast. Your mind may go blank. You may feel scared of making mistakes. At this moment, your attitude matters the most. A weak attitude becomes nervous and gives up. A strong attitude stays calm and tries again. Calmness during pressure shows real confidence. Anyone can feel confident when things are easy, but real confidence comes when you stay steady even when things feel difficult. Listen carefully to the words you use during challenges. Do you say, "I cannot speak"? "I am embarrassed"? "I should stop"? Or do you say, "I will improve"? This is part of learning. "I will not quit." Your words create your attitude, and your attitude creates your strength. If your words are negative, your mind becomes weak. If your words are positive, your mind becomes powerful. Comfort does not help you grow. Comfort feels safe, but it keeps you at the same level. When you avoid speaking English because you feel embarrassed, you stay in your comfort zone. But when you challenge yourself to speak even with fear, you step out of that comfort zone. And that is where real growth happens. Challenges teach you patience. Challenges teach you courage. Challenges teach you discipline. Challenges teach you confidence. So never feel ashamed of making mistakes while speaking English. Every confident speaker you see today once felt embarrassed too. Every fluent speaker once struggled with simple sentences. The only difference is, they did not stop. They faced their challenges with the right attitude, and slowly, those challenges made them stronger. Remember this: challenges are not there to break you. They are there to build you. Your attitude decides whether you become weaker or stronger after facing them. Choose an attitude that learns, grows, and keeps moving forward. Chapter 5. Your attitude towards time decides your success. Time is one of the most powerful things in your life. Every person in this world gets the same 24 hours in a day. No one gets extra time. No one gets less time. But still, some people grow every day while others remain stuck for years. Some people become confident English speakers while others keep saying, "I am still learning," again and again without real improvement. Why does this happen? The answer is very simple. It is your attitude towards time. People with a weak attitude always delay action. They say, "I will start tomorrow." "I am tired today." "I don't feel ready." "I will practice when I have more time." These sentences may sound normal, but they slowly destroy your progress. Every time you delay practice, you delay improvement. Every time you postpone learning, you postpone confidence. This is how a weak attitude wastes time without realizing it. On the other hand, people with a strong attitude say, "I will start now." They do not wait for the perfect mood. They do not wait for the perfect situation. They understand that improvement comes from daily effort, not from perfect timing. Especially in English learning, daily practice is the key to fluency. You cannot become confident by studying once a week. You cannot improve by practicing only when you feel motivated. Growth needs consistency. Here is a powerful spike moment you must remember. Just 10 minutes of daily practice with the right attitude can create massive improvement. Yes, only 10 minutes. If you practice speaking English for 10 minutes every day, in 1 month you will practice for 300 minutes. In 3 months, it becomes 900 minutes. In 1 year, it becomes more than 3,600 minutes of speaking practice. Imagine the confidence you can build with this small daily habit. Small steps done daily create big long-term success. Many learners think success comes from doing big things once in a while, but real success comes from doing small things regularly. 1 new word daily becomes 365 new words in a year. 1 simple sentence daily becomes confidence in speaking. 1 short conversation daily becomes fluency over time. This is how small daily efforts create big results. Patience, consistency, and discipline are not talents. They are attitudes. You are not born disciplined. You choose discipline through your attitude. You are not born consistent. You become consistent through your daily decisions. A strong attitude says, I will practice even when I don't feel like it. I will continue even when progress is slow. I will not quit because results are taking time. Many learners quit because they expect fast results. They practice for a few days and then say, I am not improving. They try speaking for 1 week and then say, my confidence is still low. They forget that learning any skill takes time. Fluency is a process, not an instant result. When your attitude expects quick success, you become frustrated easily. But when your attitude accepts slow progress, you become patient and strong. Respecting time shows how serious you are about your future. When you give time to daily practice, you are showing that your goals matter to you. When you use your time wisely, you are investing in your confidence and growth. But when you waste time in excuses, distractions, or fear, you are moving away from your success. Remember this clearly. Time will pass anyway. The question is, will you grow with time or remain the same? Your attitude towards time decides your answer. If you start using your time daily with the right attitude, success will slowly move towards you. Small daily efforts plus a strong attitude can make you confident, fluent, and unstoppable. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. This shows that you are serious about improving yourself and building a better future. Remember, success in English speaking or success in life is not about talent. It is about your attitude and your daily effort. You are not alone in this journey. Every confident speaker once felt shy. Every fluent speaker once made mistakes. The only difference is, they did not stop. Now, it is your time to take action. Subscribe to this channel for daily English learning, like this video if it helped you, and comment below your biggest fear or your goal in English speaking. Let's build a powerful attitude together and grow step by step.